Let's prepare for this Yoga Nidra. Find a comfortable place where you'll be able to lie down, face down. You want to make sure your clothes are comfortable, especially under your belly. And as you begin to find a comfortable position for everything, notice the position of your feet. You can have the feet with the toes facing inward, but you can also have the feet facing out, what is normally called the crocodile resting pose. Go ahead and try both options, the toes facing in or the toes facing out, and adjust the pelvis until you find a good spot. Then let's take care of the position of our arms. We are going to use our hands as pillows and place our forehead over the hands. But you are welcome to choose other positions. You can have the head facing sideways, and you can even have the arms down. At any point during this Yoga Nidra, you are allowed to change position. If you feel something is not comfortable, then you just simply change the position. So let's start by accepting the position we're in right now, closing our eyes, and starting to connect with our breaths. Taking a deep inhale in and a soft, slow exhale out. And another one. Softening, going with the exhale. Starting to notice the movement of our belly against the floor when we are breathing. So when you inhale, you can feel your belly, abdomen expand against the floor. And when you exhale, the body is moving in that area. When we inhale, the breath is pressing away, pushing against the floor. And when we exhale, it relaxes. Notice now the effect this kind of breath has on our lower back. When you inhale into the belly, you can feel the back move. And when you exhale and relax into the exhale, the lower back relaxes as well. Try to notice, explore these sensations around the waist, around the lower back. Perhaps you might even notice that the hips and the pelvis, they are moving with these abdominal waves of breath. When we inhale, we can feel the hips shifting down towards the feet. And when we exhale, the hip goes back a little bit closer to the waistline. The sense of lengthening, the pelvis down when we inhale, and then back to our natural lumbar curve in the coccyx and tailbone when we exhale. Just a couple more breaths, connecting all that lower region, waist, hips, pelvis, gentle rocking movement. The breath moving the body ever so gently. Let's shift our attention now to another area. Let's take a very deep breath now. Take a deep inhale, filling up your chest with air. And then exhale, empty yourself. Another generous breath, inhaling into the chest, already noticing the back ballooning with the breath, and then emptying the back, emptying the chest, getting flatter in the upper region of the thorax. One more big breath into the upper back and chest. Go very deep. Balloon the back as much as you can. And then slowly empty the back like a balloon that is emptying itself of air, getting loose. One more deep breath. Really go deep into it. All that space to breathe in the back. And then using that to really empty yourself of tension. We're melting down, softening down, back becoming flat and soft as we exhale out. Allow the breath now just to rest. And you are welcome to make little adjustments on your arms, shoulders. Let's try to find a position where we are very close to the floor. So if you have your hands under your face, you want to have the armpits even closer to the floor. Try to eliminate those little distances. Really get close to the floor. So after you've adjusted yourself, your head, your arms, let's continue to go deeper into this breath into the back. Let's go back into deep breaths. Taking a very deep inhale, noticing the back, getting fuller. Try to notice also the head kind of connected to that. And then emptying the back and also letting the head sink down. Another big breath. So as the breath is rising up, notice that the head kind of lifts a little bit away from the floor. And then when you exhale, let your face kind of squash down. Yeah, let the head and the face get heavier against the floor as you exhale it all out. So you get the idea. Go deeper into that connection with the breath and the head and face. One more deep inhale all the way up. And letting the the face melt, head melt, everything in the upper back and shoulders melt down all the way to the bottom of the breath. Let's think about the arms, another big breath. Notice the arms and the shoulders are also connected to this lifting that comes with the inhale. And then the exhale is the opportunity for the arms and shoulders to also get more loose and heavy. Let go. Heavy arms, heavy shoulders, heavy head. One last big breath for everything now. Rising, floating up, and relaxing, flattening all of our back, head, arms, and shoulders, and face. We let the breath rest a little bit now. We're back at our abdominal breath, soft, gentle waves of breath. Just taking the time now to notice the feeling of our pelvis, the front of the pelvis against the floor. The support of the floor, and also the feeling of the floor under our legs and our feet. Just noticing that support, that comfortable support, our body resting against the floor. Our legs don't need to do anything. They don't need to walk. They don't need to sit. They are completely resting. Our pelvis connected to the floor, glued to the floor. The physical body connected to the polarity of the earth. Our heavy bones grounding down to the floor. Continue to connect with this heaviness, comfortable heaviness, and noticing all that lightness in the back, the breath happening gently in the back, like if the breath is massaging our back, caressing our back. Welcome to continue to rest. Going into another position of your choosing, or if you want to start to exit out of the resting Yoga Nidra, you can gently start to move and pushing away from the floor and coming into a child's pose. Just giving your back some time to find other curves. And then gently starting to curl away from the floor. And sitting up and moving the head, moving the shoulders, the back, and finishing this Yoga Nidra.